Hey everyone, and welcome back to our continued
Yeah.
adventure through, I guess this is Adir, in Pillars of Eternity. And I'm Travis Fair, and when we last left off, we had just met this beautiful monstrosity right here. His name is Kana, and he's a
Sure.
chanter. I don't really have much idea of what the heck a chanter is or what they'll do. Guess I could actually check that real quick. So let's see. March of the Kamoa at the sight of their comrades, their hearts grew bold. Blessed was Wengerd, quickest of his tribe. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. I was healing of a small amount of health on an ally. Ah, here we are. The spells. Reduces damage reduction of enemies in the area of effect. Summon 3 skeletons to fight for the party. And creates a thunderstorm explosion that stuns and shoves enemies in the area of effect. Okay. And so does he have... I can't tell if that... It doesn't look like he has a limit on them. I could be wrong. Requires 3 phrases chanted. Okay, so... Let's see here. Chanters spend most of their time in combat speaking chants. Chants are arranged strings of magical phrases that produce different effects. As one phrase ends, its effects will linger, overlapping with the effects of the next phrase. When a chant reaches the end of the final phrase, it will loop back in the beginning. Careful arrangement of phrases can produce a powerful sequence of passive effects. Click on a chant to select it, and the phrases clicked on the left panel will be added to the selected chant. If you wish to remove a phrase, click on the phrase in the chant. Okay, so here's all our different chants, I guess. And then... okay, so these are the chants, these are the phrases I see. So let's see. At the sight of their comrades, their hearts grew bold. Emboldens allies in the air of effect, giving bonuses to fortitude and will. Blessed was Wendgrith, quickest of his tribe. Increases the movement rate of and reflexes of all allies in the area. Come, soft winds of death. Drains a portion of endurance from all enemies in the area. So can I add that? Okay, so it looks like I can do that, and then that seems like the only thing I would want. So I'm curious, because these say requires 3 phrases chanted. So now... in combat, if I use this, will that then make it so his abilities are... each of these abilities will be able to be cast, I guess? I guess we'll find out in combat. So that's pretty interesting. That's actually a pretty cool mechanic. So I believe we're also trying to get into this castle to meet with some mage dude. One shattered cask still smells faintly of ale long spilled onto the dirt. I didn't mean to say mage. He's a watcher like me, and we're trying to find him. Sounds like a few of us. It's me, Kana, and Eder have a few things we would like to ask this mage. But let's go ahead and see. Can I just go in? Oh, okay.
Once more through the gates. With more success this time, I hope.
I honestly thought... I was looking at the red circle with the cross there. I was like, oh, the gate's locked. Can't go through. Oh, we got here? We got a shadow. Let's see. Let's just all go in and attack it. I know there's going to be more showing up. Okay, there's a phantom. And now let's go ahead and start casting out some abilities. Let's hit the phantom with a bit of my range. I'll have both my range characters focus on him. And you know what? Let's go ahead. Okay, so he's casting his chant right now. And so when he's done with that, he should be able to cast this. Alright, let's see.
How may I help?
And then I don't think I'm attacking anyone right now. keep attacking the Phantom. Let's check on Kana. So it looks like he... Oh, I think I accidentally just canceled that. So yeah, I was actually right. He does have a rifle. Alright, so I didn't quite get a chance to see him use his abilities. I didn't ever see them pop up for use in that fight, so maybe next time. One of the sides of this pillar is graven with hundreds of whorls and ridges. Even under a layer of grime and moss, the Audra gleams.
Hey there.
Alright, we got a house here. I saw a little thing up there. It looked like a wisp. We will go up there in just a moment to check it out. For now, let's see where to go. I guess let's stick around the perimeter. And what do we got here? Small flame blight. Okay. So if I had to guess, it's probably strong against flame, but maybe not so much chilling fog. Alright, now let's see. Let's just all attack that one, and then have you attack him, and you can attack that one with him.
That looks like it hurt.
And then... Oh, they just killed him. I'm wondering if that chilling fog is what ended up doing...
Curses! Ow!
Oh.
Look well before you strike.
Oh, I see. He walked into the chilling fog. My bad. Okay. Okay, and we got a will-o'-the-wisp now. Alright, so far we're not running into too much serious trouble. Nothing that we can't handle, really. Oh, what do we got here?
Village! We've done nothing to you!
Is that a ghost?
You can't do this!
Spectral smoke churns all around you. At first you can see nothing except the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened, hunched shape of an old elven man. His face and bone-thin arms are smeared with paint. He shakes his head, spitting the words at you. Well, do what?
This is our village, our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all! Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone! You can't burn us all because of them!
He reaches out to you and opens his mouth to say something, but all that emerges is a series of violent coughs. He falls to his knees, choking on the thickening smoke. Flames overtake the vision as he back away. So that's interesting. That one looked like everyone was able to interact with it.
Yeah?
It didn't seem to prevent Kana from running up there and talking to it, so I'm wondering what that was, because that didn't seem like the usual vision that I receive.
Laying low.
Alright, let's see. Alright, we got ourselves 2 phantoms. Oh, a phantom and a shadow. Let's just focus on taking down the... Okay, here is the rest of it. Alright. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some fortitude. Cast some chilling fog kind of in the back there. And I'll focus on the will-o'-wisp. Let's see. Oh, it looks like they charm Bear. Or Fluffy. Okay. Putting my vessels in the facility, regenerating moderate amount of endurance for allies. Alright, let's go ahead and actually use that now. I think it's a once per encounter kind of thing, so I shouldn't be too afraid to use that one. Who are you attacking? And you? Oh, wait. Durance also got charmed, it looked like. And these three will focus on the shadow. Now everyone can kill this shadow. Or just, you know, be done with it already. That works too.
Hey there.
Oh, there's that will-o-wisp that I was going to work my way around to. And it's dead. Lizard skins, knuckle bones, and teeth of various sizes lie among the weeds. Alright, we got some more fighting up here to do. Let's just all focus on the shadow. And then I'm actually going to switch focus onto the other shadow. Right there. You will focus on the will-o-wisp.
Hey there.
Alright, there's one down. Let's just get rid of this wisp and then the shadow.
Yeah?
Yeah, these fights I'm not having too much trouble with. I'm wondering if I was meant to come here a little earlier. But I'm fine with it. Tangled wires and broken gears litter these wooden boxes. Yeah, because when I was in the catacombs helping that one Wharton recover the remains, now those guys, those were pretty tough fights. But this, so far, has not proven to be much difficult. That difficult. The hedges grow in shaggy heaps shot through with weeds and tall grass. Am I not allowed to go there? It looked like a path, but I guess I'm wrong. Okay, so we've explored the rest of the grounds, it looks like. What do we have here? This is Bright Hollow. I guess let's check in here. I feel like if the guy is going to set up camp, he'd probably do it in this little house and not quite in the fortress.
Hey
but
there.
I could be very wrong. Also, this place is a lot bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside. The sour odors of rancid grain and spoiled fruit permeate the air. Dust and rusted utensils cover the countertops.
Mm-hmm.
So far it's empty. I wouldn't bank on that just yet. The shelves creak under the books. Many of the covers are molted with mildew. Mottled? I don't know. Cobwebs bind the remains of a broken alembic, a cracked mortar, and various shattered bottles and vials to the table. So I may have been wrong. This place does not look like it has been inhabited in quite some time. We got stairs up. Rats skitter among the broken stairs. Okay. That looks like it was everything in this building. So yeah, I think I was definitely wrong about that. Okay, so he's probably in the fortress then. Or castle, whatever it is. I don't know. Looks like a fort. Alright, let's go in. See if we can find this dude. Merwald or something, I think was his name. I can double check that real quick. Yeah, Merwald.
Yeah?
Nailed it.
Well, that's unusual.
What is? This is a shadow. Ooh, what do we got here? Whispers of Yenwood. It's a one-handed sword. Let's go ahead and compare that with... I think he's the only one who uses a one-handed weapon. Let's see. So it does a bit more damage, gives slashing and piercing as opposed to crush. 20% of graze is converted to hits. Accuracy against spirits, damage against spirits. Gives me constitution, but it minuses my will. So let's see. Its blade covered with graceful Glanfathan engravings, Whispers of Yenwood was once the sword of the roadward warden of Caed Nua. When the Earl of Yenwood appointed Caft Eodhard, the young lord feared the spirits that were rumored to dwell under the young castle's foundations. He spent a sizable sum to have the Black Yimmerin steel blade forged, shipped to the Eastern Reach for engraving by the Earls Glanfathan slave artisans. By the Earls Glanfathan slave artisans, I don't know why that was so hard to read, and enchanted in New Dunrid. Caftid is known to have used the sword in Battle of Old Girin and to help the neighboring Raederics suppress an uprising in Gilded Vale, but there is no recorded use of it in Caed Nua. Over time, Caftid began to believe that the sword had been cursed by the Glanfathan artisans who decorated it. He confided in those close to him and that he thought the spirits of the dead were speaking to him through the blade while he slept. One evening, against the pleas of his wife and soldiers, a maddened Caftid carried the sword deep into the misty woods of Glanfath. His body was never recovered, but the next road warden the Earl assigned to Caed Nua found it waiting for him on the throne in the keep's great hall. None of the soldiers could explain how the sword had appeared there. No road warden had carried the sword since that day. I think right now I'm going to keep my Gon's share. It's a bit more
Hey there.
used to a tank, I would say. And I don't necessarily need that reduction in will for him right now. So let's go ahead and fight these two. Mark the the Phantom. I'm going to save a couple spell slots. And then I'm going to have my ranged guys go after I'll have all my range go after the Phantom. Can I select? Okay, cool. I can hold control and select multiple. And then my melee going after that guy. So here we got a little more. Alright, let's see here. I might end up using... I'll let this play out a little longer, see how things are going. Okay. Use that real fast. Okay. That did not go well at all. Second wind. Okay, so we can summon the skeletons now.
That's how it's done.
Alright, let's all attack the Phantom. Now let's all attack the Shadow. Alright, so we got to summon the skeletons, so that was pretty cool. They both got hurt quite a bit. However, he can once per rest. Okay. I could heal one if I wanted to. He's got frostbite.
Yeah?
I might take... I'll look around for a second. I won't go up those stairs yet.
I'll take a peek.
I'll look around, see what I come across. And then maybe I'll camp out real quick. Recover spell slots on people and... Steward. As you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne whose wrought of marble. Its masterful artistry is out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. At your approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate, as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Caed Nua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
You know what I am?
One could hardly mistake it. You're burning like a candle. Of course, I also know what to look for. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Maerwald?
Could you actually tell me a bit more about Maerwald?
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been, So he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it. But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we'd made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Do you have any idea where I can find Mirwald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Are you imprisoned in that throne there?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
All right, well, thanks for the info. See you later, Chair.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Oh, well, thanks for that warning.
Hey there.
It's just lovely. Nothing is ever as easy as it's going to seem. Treasury, and there's nothing in it. Cool.
Yeah?
Let's see what lies this way.
We got one more open door here. Mother.
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
As you draw near, the apparition in front of you resolves into an elven woman. Her stringy hair is tied back, and she tugs at a loose thread upon her apron. There is a distant, hollow look in her eyes until she notices you. A frail smile descends like a veil over her face. She turns from you long enough to produce a basket that, like her, is shimmering and semi-transparent. And no complaints. You've got to eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier one day. Just like we agreed, right? She watches you out of the corner of her eye. What are you talking about? Soldiers
are important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father.
Yeah, could you actually remind me about what happened to him?
Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Audra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
I see.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
Alright, so
Hey there.
now let's see here. We have a doorway here, a stairwell there. The gray and brown pelts of mice flit between the boards. The brazier's chains are rigid with rust. Not bad. I'm having a tough time reading. It's just early morning for me today. The brazier's chains are rigid with rust. Let's see. So, eeny, meeny, miny, this way. So she said she was deeper. I could take that to mean as... Or that
Hey there.
Mirwald is deeper in the fortress. I could either take that to mean that he's deep down in the dungeons, or he's just somewhere further away from, like, geographically further away from her in the keep, and I would have to
Sure.
go further to find him.
I
Just
shall
saw
be
that red
discreet.
dot or circle. Spiders have taken up residence in the empty shelves.
Yeah?
Alright. Here we go. There's at least 4 of them, it looked like. Let's go ahead and hit them with... Let's go ahead and hit right here with the cold. We'll mark the phantom. You go ahead and cast this upon all of us, and let's just kind of hang out for a sec. And then, okay, he is right in the chilling. Oh no, he's under constant recovery. That's pretty good. Then you keep attacking the phantom. You can attack that one. And then I'm gonna have a lot of people attack this shadow to help out. Here.
Hey, do you mind?
Alright, we got them all. That was actually pretty quick. Shh. This map shows the Deerwood's old colonial borders. A settlement called New Dunrid is marked on the place of present-day Defiance Bay. Alright, so not much in here. So let's keep on going. I have a strong feeling that he's probably downstairs when she said deeper, but I want to make sure to explore this area before meeting him. Not really sure why. I'm sure that after I met him, I'd have something be like, here at the rest of the castle or something. It feels as if cobwebs are the only things holding this rickety old mess together. Something has made a nest out of an old straw and mattress ticking.
Let's see what lies this way.
And again, there's not much. So yeah, there's only one place left we can find him. So let's hop to it, my pals. Let's do it to it, my dudes. Down the stairs into the dungeons. It's always where the safest place to go in a ghost-infested anything is just as far down into the dark as you can. The silver trails of slugs gleam inside the barrels. Yum. Okay, just walked right into that. Ivory spiderlings and a spear spider. Okay, let's go ahead before anyone moves. I am going to increase everyone's...
There
we go. Okay, apparently everyone except for him. And man, this is going to be a tough fight. I can already tell. Knock down that spider. Bear. Just keep focus on him. Actually, let's go ahead and mark... Oh, he's out of sight right now. So we'll just go ahead and focus on this one still. Just regular attack him until something else gets into our vision here. Looks like a lot are going to come from that way, so let's hit that area with a chilling fog, and then let's go ahead and let this play out for a second. Let's see here. I really do like this spell, and if I can hit a lot with it, let's hit right there. Oh, bestiary progress. That's what that sound was a long time ago. Cool. Learned a bit more about the spiders. And let's see here. Go ahead and bash him with a bit of that. Cool. We're slowly but surely working our way through these guys.
This won't do.
Man, that went pretty well. There's a... Okay, we're still in combat, so let's go ahead and... Okay. I thought that there was, for whatever dumb reason, I thought that there was only one. Kana, why don't you go ahead and heal him up? There we go.
That's it. I'll teach you a lesson.
It sounded like Kana was about to say he's been
Hey there.
poisoned. Okay, we're still in combat, so these spiders, I'm pretty sure,
Show him how it's done.
are just...
Show him how.
I don't know if they were glitching or what. But they were
Sure.
just like... I couldn't reach, or they wouldn't just come after me, so I'm
Hey there.
thinking they were just kind of messed up. Okay, so there's just a bunch of dungeons in here. It's literally just holding cells. So this seems like as good a place as any to set camp. Huh. Not allowed in this area. Okay, we'll just tread carefully
I'll take
then.
a peek.
Change of plans. New orders.
Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
A spectral man arrayed in armor and an officer's cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it into the ducal and Adir insignias on his breastplate. He seems to read over the pages several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
His voice falters and he shakes his head. The hand holding the paper drops to his side. Tell me about these orders.
The instructions come from Admet Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't.
A ghostly sigh forms a mist in front of his lips.
It'll make this even shorter than the broken stone war, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts. I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
Hey there.
So it sounds like whoever these people were, they were gonna go just basically burn down a bunch of innocent people. The cot is rough with splinters. Well, I say innocent. Some of them were probably not necessarily deserving, but a cause of the problems that these people are having. But I don't necessarily think that it's the solution to just burn down their villages full of innocents.
Yeah?
We'll take those farmers by surprise. Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
An elven man turns to face you. His cheeks, his forearms, and the cartilage of his long pointed ears are smeared with an indigo and blue paints. He grins wickedly beneath a thatch of wild hair. What party?
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one once had said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
I see.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
He reaches toward your cheek, but stops midway, his splayed fingers quivering as a tremor of doubt runs through him.
You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
Hey there.
So I wonder if he was one of the Glamfathans that these elves in this castle were planning on burning out. No, let's just go ahead and take that. Got a couple ways we can go. Got some spiders in there. And some wood beetles. Wonderful. Alright, let's just get in here and just have at it. Actually, let's not do that. I didn't realize he was in the far back right now. Let's go ahead and see if we can knock him down. Let's go ahead and hit our party with a bit of... You know what, for now, he has got really low, what am I trying to say? He's got low something, I'm blanking, spell casts right now. And so I think it's just best if we, Alright, get out of everyone's way so they can get in here.
I've been poisoned.
That's it!
Oh, Kana is... I just realized that. Let's see here. Can we... Small amount of endurance to all allies in the area. Just right there. Got some more of those spider limbs. Why not? Oh, we got some healing hands. Let's take a look at these. Restore light endurance, 3 per rest. Oh, it's a it gives a spell. You know, I'm gonna keep it on him. I know it kind of makes sense to put it on him, but he already has healing spells, and if it comes down to the point where he is already casting a spell and he's about to die, then I can have Aloth come in and heal him.
Hey
and
there.
it's also kind of just, I think it's a good idea to have multiple people be able to provide support. Cobblestones and bricks are bound to the rusted old cart by thick spider
Sure.
webs. Now we got a bunch of Zorips.
Brave thou Sheila.
Hey there.
Alright. I'm curious. Oh, we got a key. I'm curious if we can camp now. Awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and camp real quick, restore everyone's spell slots and endurance. And health. What do we got here? Looks like a magical barrier of some kind. A shimmering wall of energy extends across the doorway like a curtain. It repels forward movement with unnatural
Following
force.
your lead.
Okay, so yeah, that's a good point, Kana. Kana just said that we
Brave thou
could probably check with the throne, see if she has any interesting information that could help with that.
Sheila Philly.
Leave it to me!
Let's see here. I'm gonna cast this across all the spiders. There we go. That is, to me, that's just a really, really awesome spell. The fact that it hits, damages, and basically heals anyone.
there.
Damages all enemies and heals all teammates. I really like that. Because a lot of my the problem I have with using a lot of these AoE spells, like the ones that Aloth has, is that they also hurt allies. But the fact alone that doesn't not only hurt or doesn't hurt allies, but also heals them, that's amazing.
Brave thou Sheila.
We got a bunch of beetles. Let's see here. Go ahead and knock one of them down. And then that one.
Yeah?
What are they doing? The beetles are kind of just circling around us, just, like, for no reason whatsoever, apparently.
Hey there.
I know I'm not really approaching these battles to that much, like, with a whole lot of strategy, but so far, they haven't been providing too much of a,
Yeah?
like, too much resistance or much need for a strong
test.
strategy.
That's settled.
Yeah?
I'm kind of just being able to get through it by a stone beetle. I'm kind of able to get through a lot of these fights just by, like, focusing them down. Alright, Kana, you gotta get out of everyone's way. Use your second wind real quick. Or not. Okay. So just as I was talking about how I'm able to just go in and focus them all down, I come across something like this. Okay, cool. This is loops back around into here.
And what does the flame reveal?
What do we got over here? Corpse. Got some money. Good, good. Bunch more spiders. Let's see. Before we actually get into combat, I wonder if I can... No, we'll just...
Indeed.
Crap. That's not what I meant. There we go.
Indeed.
Alright, you will go ahead and knock him down. Alright, now I'm going to keep strategizing. The problem is, like, with these being so, like, such easy fights, I don't necessarily want to worry too much about using spells and stuff, because I'd rather save my spell uses on stronger enemies.
That's how it's done.
But yeah, I'd rather save all my spell uses for when we come across a fight that actually needs it. But for these, I don't think I need to be using my valuable resources. I can probably just get away with sort of managing who's attacking what and who's in what position. Okay,
Keep an eye out.
just got a glance, but it looked like those might have been Skulder looters. Interesting. Okay, so that is probably going to be a situation where I'm going to want to use some spell slots and take some time to actually plan out the fight.
Margaren's
But for now, let's continue looking through here. We got an ivory spider. Okay, cool. Just all start off by attacking, or I will go after the... Oh, never mind. Let's just all attack him. Okay, here we go. Spider Queen. Okay, so this is going to be a tough fight. I already know it. So,
I'll see what I can find.
what do we got here? Couple pieces of copper. Some more. Weathered and covered with a dull patina, this elaborately carved pillar appears to be far older than the surrounding structure.
Hey there.
Okay, so it looks like this castle is built on top of an existing structure later on. I guess that would make sense. Once the humans moved in, they just reused the elves' stuff. Alright, can that be knocked down? Immune to web. Okay, let's go ahead and try to knock that down. First thing, let's go ahead and, just so we are a bit safe, let's cast our projection. I will mark the Spider Queen. Bear, actually focus on that, run some interference. Let's go ahead and get some armor for everyone right here. And Kana, keep doing your chanting. Okay, cool. Now we are actually getting beaten down pretty badly with our endurance. So endurance, cast that, and I will keep focusing the spider. It looks like if I hit it right, I can just hit the spiders.
Hey there.
There we go. Alright, now Durrance, get in and attack the spiderling.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Awesome, got it. Alright, let's see here. Get out of that fog, everyone. What do we got here? A one-handed dagger. So I don't
Hey there.
think I really have anyone that would use a dagger, but I can definitely keep that around for selling purposes.
Yeah?
Come on, everyone. Let's all get together now. No need to leave Edir behind.
And what does the flame reveal?
Alright, this looks pretty important right here, so I'm going to go back and kill those looters. Because how dare they enter in some random person's abode and just loot the place dry. Jeez, what do they think they are? It's time us good guys come in and teach them a lesson. Alright, so let's go on here. Oh, accidentally started the... Probably should have snuck before this part, but you know what? Screw it. Alright, Durrance, give us all a bit of that damage reduction. And then Aloth. Where are you at? Aloth can actually hit a few of them right now if we don't move. You can knock down that guy right there. There's a hunter in the back. I saw him. Let's go ahead and mark him. Kana, you can attack that one. And then Bear will attack you. Gonna use one more spell here. Right there. Oh crap, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so now we need to cast a bit more. I think we can get everyone. There we go. Kana, go ahead and heal him. Durrance, you're getting a little bit... You're in a bit of a pickle there.
That's not very helpful.
Restore some endurance to yourself. Everyone, let's get this knight.
So that's how it's gonna...
Come on.
I'll teach you a lesson!
Man, this looter, the single looter,
Hey there. Show 'em how
refusing
it's done!
to die. There we go. Got a nasal helm, some ripple sponge and a cap, some meat and another cap. We got a frog helm, some grain and some copper pieces. It looks like that was all that was in this region. So before we continue on over here, I think this is probably a good time to take a break. I think I ran a little bit long on this episode. Can't really remember when we started. You know what? Who cares? We'll have a slightly longer episode. I'm going to go and figure out exactly what is over here. So let's get on over there. Yeah, because I'm thinking we'll just clear out the basement other than this little area. And then before we go up and talk to the chair, that's when we'll take another break. Is this like a hand? This looks like a hand. Alright, we just found another way outside of the keep.
Hey there.
So let's really quickly run back into the keep where we want to be. And before we No, you know what? I'm gonna, like I said, longer episode. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to the chair real quick. I want to feel like we actually got something done with the story today. The Watcher returns. Well, one of them at least. Have you had any luck finding Mayorwald? Any idea where I can find him?
I can feel his...
Maybe it's... Hang on. Inside the keep I found a spirit entombed within the throne that sits upon the great hall. She has opened a way down into the depths of the deep, in the hopes I might find Mayorwald somewhere below.
Hey there.
Okay. Let's quickly run over to that spirit wall. Maybe I have to make sure that I'm the one who interacts with it. Honestly, completely forgot that the lowest level went through the holding cells. Okay, let's go over to the spirit door again. Make sure we didn't miss anything. We did miss this loot.
Yeah?
Shimmering wall of energy extends around across this doorway like a curtain. It repels
Hey
forward
there.
movement with unnatural force. We did get that key from Azorip. What we got here? Just another weapon. Looks like I've just about looted this entire area, or checked it all out. And there's nothing over here to check out. Does not look like it. So let's go ahead and head back up to the keep. And make sure there wasn't anything we missed. I could have sworn Kana recommended talking to the lady in the throne to see if she knew anything about that spirit wall. So I'm wondering if I'm missing something or I misinterpreted what he was saying.
Hey there. Hey there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we've explored this whole floor. That goes outside. Let's go back upstairs, make sure there isn't something we missed. I know we got a key from Azorip. I think I already said that. Can't remember. But I don't know if it would unlock anything. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where to go from here. I bet it's just something completely obvious that I missed. I could look through my inventory real quick. Anything out here? There's this building I remember. Broken stairway upstairs. Yeah, nothing in this room either. All right. So, for now, I think what I'm going to do is take a break. When we get back, I might, in between videos, I think I'll run around and try to figure out what I'm supposed to do, because it might be boring just to watch me running around in circles for who knows how long. So, I'll do that, and then next episode, after I figure out what we're going to do, we'll kind of go pick it up from there. But, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I really hope you're enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. I'm having a really fun time. I really do like this game. I like the sound design, the story. It's all really, really captivating. And I hope it is for you as well. And I hope that you continue to watch. And if you really want to show your support, go ahead and leave like a like or a subscribe just to show me, just so I can get a feel for how people are feeling about this. Or you can leave a comment or even just let people know about this, and that would be great. But otherwise, I would love it if you just kept watching. So thank you, everyone. Bye.